Hello world and welcome back to my channel for another retro unboxing and review video of the Wasp from the movie from Marvel, Ant-Man and the Wasp. This time we are taking a closer look at another Diamond Select Toys statue, which is a PVC diorama. And if you are wondering how big actually Wasp is, then she is more or less 32 centimeters long or high. So if you have, for example, Detolf from IKEA, then you don't have to worry, she will fit there amazingly, which is probably not a word. What I would like to show you today is that first of all, this is another time when I'm selling this piece to the new owner, so I wanted to shoot a video before she will be gone. And the second reason is that it is more or less the same as the Ant-Man video, because I do believe that she is one of the best pieces that Diamond Select Toys has ever created, and I would like to show you why. And before we will do that, I need to show you the box, because that's what we do here. But on the other hand, as you can see, it looks more or less the same from all the angles. You can see that the bottom is boring as always, and this side is the same as well. So the only interesting part is the back, as always. So here you have some details about Wasp, but what I think that is the most important information here is that it has been sculpted by Cortez Studios. And once again, because they did Ant-Man as well, as you can see down here, so once again it is important information, because you can see that it is much better than usual. And I'm not saying that usually it's bad, I'm just saying that I do have a feeling that when Cortez Studios is creating something, it is worth your attention, and it definitely worth it. So let's open the box so that I can show you what is on the inside. But before we will do that, just quick note, you can see once again this yellow, like whatever this is, like some chemical thing, which is behind her. So once again, we don't have any backdrop piece for diorama. The diorama is the statue itself together with Ant-Man, and I will show you guys how it looks in a second, if you haven't seen it already in the Ant-Man video before. So let's open the box. And as you have been expecting, I will not going to show you Wasp yet, because another time and another prospect, or like the same prospect as always. So I just want to have all the information in my videos, and I want to have it complete. So this is also what you will get in the box. Maybe it depends like in which country you are living, but maybe you will be able to find pieces like this. For example, in Czech Republic, I know that now we do have Drax and Groot available in stock, so you can go and grab it. All right, so here we have the Wasp, and there are multiple information which I would like to share with you guys. So first of all, she's so big that I'm not sure if I will be even able to have her completely in the picture. So this is probably as far as I can go, because otherwise the camera would fall down. So hopefully it will be okay. So first of all, I like the pose. It's quite dynamic, but it's not very aggressive, so you will not get bored in time, because that's sometimes what happens to me. Like if it's if it's way too dynamic, then like in few days I start to be bored by it and I want to change it. While for some reason, if it's like in the calm position or less dynamic position, it's okay. I don't know what is the reason behind it. Like, I have absolutely zero clue, and I have never seen any YouTuber talking about that before. So you can let me know down in the comments below if you have the same issue as I have, or if I am the only one and I'm just strange. No pun intended. So, as I said, the pose is quite good, and I also would like to point out that the proportions are also very nice, because first of all, like, you can see that the legs and hands and everything is more or less as long as it should be. It looks realistic, and also I do like the hips here, and I do like that even though we are not able to see the face, we are still able to see that we are looking at the woman. What I'm trying to say is that they really tried and they really sculpted her well enough so that you can see, based on her hips and how the whole body is sculptured, that it is a woman, which is not always as easy as it might sound. So maybe think about it next time when you will take a look, because sometimes if you have the action figure or statue of a woman, sometimes what happens is that it looks kind of like a man or like a baby. So I'm just glad that this is not the case, right? So the next thing what I would like to point out is that it is, of course, statue, which means that in this case, just like with any other Diamond Select Toys statue, there is no movement, there are no switchable parts. Unfortunately, we don't have any secondary head sculpt here with the face of Evangeline Lilly. Unfortunately, we also cannot move with the wings. We cannot remove them. We cannot attach them or pose them. So yeah, what you see is what you get. And I think it's still okay. Like, I wouldn't expect anything else. And I also would like to point out the fact that the paint application is okay. What I mean by okay is, first of all, that the gold color really pops. And even though that she is not wearing any crazy costume, like she is not as crazy as, I don't know, for example, Rescue or maybe the Red Death, because you have seen it already on my channel, so that's why I'm pointing at them. Or maybe any other superhero. So this is just like a normal, simple costume plus the wings and the helmet. So even though that it's not that crazy, it still looks good. And it draws your attention and it draws your eyes towards the gold sections, and it really reflects the light as well as I would like. So this is great. What is not so great is the fact that because it's still a PVC piece, then for example the helmet is not as shiny and bright as I would like to see. This is the difference between Diamond Select Toys and Hot Toys, because in Hot Toys case, what you will get for usually like 5 or 6 times a higher price is that the helmet will be from plastic, but the paint job will be so great that you will definitely see that as some sort of metal, even though that it's still plastic. But that's how good the paint job is in that case, and that's one of the things for like the differences, and one of the things for which you have to pay for. The other than that, you also do have the secondary HUD sculpt with Evangeline Lilly's face. and you also have some accessories which you don't have here, and you can also pose it, which you can't here, right? So there are some benefits, and that's also why I am still thinking like whether I should buy the new Wasp, and I do want to, but like my budget is not unlimited, so I do need to prioritize things, but yeah, still, what is the same is that Ant-Man and the Wasp, the first movie, the second movie, like all their appearances, tells me that they are one of my most favorite superheroes, because it is like the first and second movie are amazing, and I hope that Quantumania, the third one, will be at least as good as the previous two. So I'm a huge fan of the characters, and that's why I really want to have them in my collection, and I hope that I will be able to pose them at least a little bit. I'm not sure if it will be possible to have Wasp like this, because it's quite dynamic, and I'm worried that, for example, in this case, there could be some problems in Hot Toys case. So it will not be probably the pose for a long period of time, but I'm willing to try. All right. Next thing what I would like to say is that we definitely have to talk about the base, because first of all, the base is very small, which I do like in this case, because you don't need a lot of space for it. So to give you some idea, like it's more or less a same size as the Hot Toys bases, like the regular ones, like with the like the ones which you will get with pretty much every figure. So it's not as big, and it's enough, so that's good. What I don't really like that much is this, I don't know if it's gravel or any other type of material, I have no idea. If you know what it is, let me know down in the comments below, but I don't really like it. But still, in the end, like, it is a companion piece. They are expecting you to also have Ant-Man with it, and with Ant-Man it looks much better. And before I will show you Ant-Man, I also want to point out on the one thing, which is the fact that in this case you don't have the coin, like the big huge coin with which is with Ant-Man, and that means that it is up to you whether you want to have her as a small tiny wasp, which is as big as the insect, or if you want to have her in normal human size. So if you will, for example, put her next to, I don't know, Iron Man, when she will be in the human form, it's absolutely okay, and it will not look weird. And if you want to put her next to Ant-Man and to give you the impression that she is as tiny as he is, because they are more or less as big as the coin itself, then you can also do it. So this is another example why this statue is so great. And let's not waste any more time, because that's what we've all been waiting for, right? Because this is what they had in mind when they have created these two heroes, and I think that it looks amazing. You can see like that in total, like it still fits in the D12, and they look great together, and the color on the Ant-Man suit and the colors on the Wasp looks great together. We will also get Cassie in Quantumania, so maybe they will do Cassie one day, but in that case they would probably need to do these two people as well, because they will have different costumes slightly, but still. So yeah, I think it looks amazing. You can see the coin behind Ant-Man, and I think it really works. Like, what what we can say bad about it. Like, I will tell you what we can say. We can say that the paint application on the Wasp is not as perfect as I would like to see. What I mean by that, the colors are great. I don't have any problems apart from the helmet and apart from the wings, because I would enjoy a little bit more details here. But here we can see, maybe not on the camera, but if you will be really if you will be lucky, then you will see that, for example, right here on her nose there is a tiny yellow scratch, which means that the paint application wasn't as perfect as I would like to see. What you can see also is that, for example, here on the helmet, like, the gray goes where it shouldn't go, right? Hopefully you can see that. So there are like few mistakes where we can say, okay, this is not perfect, but still we are talking about the statue which is for the very low amount of money. So, like, I was trying to compare them to the Hot Toys one, and I still do believe that if you have low budget but you still want them, then definitely go for it, because they look together even with the Hot Toys action figures, if you want to, and because, like, they are still, like, let's say, a little bit shorter, but it is Ant-Man, it is Wasp, so it makes sense. So no problem here. And yeah, I would like to end the video here, because I don't know what else to say. Like, go and grab it, like, definitely buy it. You have my permission and my recommendation. I had them both in my room for around, let's say, 4, maybe 5 years, and every single time when I just walk by and like, it draws my attention towards them, and I always wanted to see them more than any other Diamond Select Toys statues which I have, maybe apart from Infinity War Spider-Man, but because he was also amazing. Yes, the pun was intended. So as I said, like, go and grab them, because there is no reason why you shouldn't do it. Otherwise you would hate the characters, or you would had, like, different problems. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below, what do you think about Quantumania, if you have seen it already, or if you are looking forward to it, because I will see it from, like, more or less in a month from now, when I'm shooting this video. But when you are watching this video, like, you probably have seen it already, so you can let me know what do you think. And I will definitely be happy for any new subscribers. I'm still looking forward to the new ones. So please let all your friends know that this guy is creating some videos, and give me some likes, or some bells, or any sort of content, and comment what you can get there. And I will look forward to see you in another time with another video. Maybe it will be with the hockey cards, maybe there will be Pokemon cards, maybe there will be statues, maybe there will be Hot Toys action figures. You never know. So, see you.